G'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is the Little Aussie Collector. So you've come on a good day. We've got the T800 Life-Size Bust from Queen Studio to review. Let's dive in and have a look at what you're getting here. So as everyone else has pointed out that have got this piece in their collection, the first thing that everyone's going to say is how heavy the bust is. So I knew that this bust was going to be heavy, and then when it come in, everyone has been warning me, geez, Ben, you're going to need maybe 2 people to get it out of the box, yada yada. Don't get me wrong, it is a heavy bust. It probably weighs, I think, maybe 70 kilograms, but it's not as dramatic as what a lot of people have led me to believe. So I thought that it was very manageable to get out of the box. Although the box is quite deep, so if you're a short person like myself, I did have to use a bit of leverage by standing half in the box and half out, but other than that, it was all good. The base was probably as heavy as the bust, probably a little bit heavier, and then the bust was pretty simple to put together. So let's dive in and have a look. We're going to work our way from the bottom up. I think that's the best way to go. And let's have a look at the base that Queen have provided here for us. So a very storytelling type base. I'm still at 6s and 7s about what to do with this naked Arnold. I've put him in here now for the review. I'm a bit unsure, do I leave him here or do I not? For the review here, I've put him in here, and I'll turn the lights on for the endoskeleton shortly. But I don't know. Let us know in the comments if you've got the piece. Do you display the Arnold? Do you not display it? I'm quite mixed about it. I can understand people thinking, oh, hell no, I'm not going to put that in there. And then other people are like, yep, it's quite an important storytelling aspect, and they enjoy it. So I could go either way. It is removable, of course. So let's have a look at this endo. So the endo is probably, I'm not sure, maybe it's a half scale, give or take. But it's done really well. I've got no complaints with it. When I do put the lighting system on, it's got a nice blue LED in the middle there. And obviously the eyes light up in that traditional red. So I'm not sure whether this is metal or not. Some people have said it's metal in reviews, other people haven't, but certainly the base itself is heavy. There's no doubting that. Out of all of the bases that I've got, this is certainly up there as one of the heaviest bases. But more importantly, it looks quite good. The teeth look good. It's a nice aspect of the bust. So I think we'll do the whole frontal section of the bust and then we'll move our way back. So the leather jacket here that's provided by Queen Studios is like you can unzip, you can zip, you can do all sorts of stuff with it. It looks nice. Again, it really bumps up the price of the piece, obviously, having a full leather jacket. It's weathered in different aspects. I've seen some people think that, geez, it should be weathered a little bit more, and I can totally understand that. I think I like it the way it is. I won't be doing any alterations to it. I don't think I'm going to scratch it up or anything. I'm going to leave it as it is. But it looks quite nice. We've got just the plain black shirt there, which is really simple. And then this is Queen Studios' version with just the one arm. And he's holding the shotgun, which is done really well. So I don't have any complaints. It just rests on the shoulder there. But again, everyone has done that review with it. So one nitpick that I've got with the bust is I think that the fingernails could be done better. I'm just comparing it to a couple of other pieces that I've got. Maybe they need to have a little bit of gloss on them, but I do think that the fingernails themselves could be done a little bit better. But I am being quite picky. But I think collectors should be picky too, because the piece is extremely expensive. So we come up from the leather jacket and then we get up to the money maker here, and we've got the portrait, and there's no question this is Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's a terrific portrait. That bone structure. I'm not going to go in on the video and explain the bone structures or anything like that of is, you know, one eye should be identical to the other, etc., etc. To me, it is Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's a 95% likeness. So I think that that is all you can expect from a silicon made piece. 95% I think is good enough. It's tremendous. Great job. We've got the stubble there, of course. We move across. Now I have put him on there with the sunglasses. I do have a couple of lights on at the moment, so it sort of picks up all the discolorations of the skin, which is good. You can see that through his forehead. So it's quite nice. And then the hair. So the hair's styled out of the box. I haven't done anything to it yet. It was sitting in a box for some time, obviously, but that's fine. I think there's a lot of conjecture about colors of hairs and things like that, but I will endeavor to put through some water or something like that and just sort of frizz it up a little bit. But I think that's fine. Out of the box is okay for me at the start, and then I'll sort of make some alterations. But great looking piece there, and that's with some pretty bright lights on him. So as we pan back a little bit, that's more the view that you were getting here when you walk past the bust from about 40 centimeters. Looks fantastic. So we're going to put the light up feature on. We'll turn him on. I am a little bit sort of, do I think the light up feature is worth the additional costs of the bust? I don't know. I think that the bust is expensive enough, and it could have been made a lot easier for collectors not to have the back section, which has sort of added on an extra possibly $1,000 here to collectors. But we'll go through the back there and have a look. But the endo itself looks great when it's lit up like that. I'll turn the lights off actually in the room and you can get a better look actually. Let's do that now. So that's a much more natural looking skin color. And then the endo itself looks great. So really good. So you can see there on the back wall there, we can see the colors there. We're going to whiz around to the back and have a look. So I've placed him here for two reasons. One, because he is pretty heavy, obviously, and I've got him on a gym stand little plyometric box, which works terrifically well. But I will be sort of walking around the room here, and as you can see, there's my little watt bike, and this is the view from the back here. So all of the busts there, which are great, but you can actually stand here and get a good look at that back. So a lot of collectors have got this against a wall or something like that, but they've had to put a turntable. I'm lucky enough to be able to come and have a look at that back with that display lit up. So while I think it's nice, I think it's maybe it's a 1/8 version of Arnie there. It is good, but I don't know. I think I would have liked to have saved an additional $1,000 and not had to worry about it. But I do get the advantage of having being able to see it whenever I want, which is nice. But I think a lot of collectors won't get to see this particular aspect of the bust. So I'll whiz around to the front again. So by having that cutout in the wall is quite nice. And that's the side view. So that's me sitting on the couch here in the lounge room. And that's sort of the view that I get to see all the time. The Arnold from the side view there. So great piece, expensive piece, no doubt. A lot of collectors that have got it understand the cost of it. On the second-hand market, will it sort of depreciate a little bit? Will it come down? I'm not sure. I think that the Terminator stuff, for whatever reason, does definitely hold a bit of value. When you're talking about a life-size silicon bust that's an edition size of 300, that's sort of like a mid-range edition size, but certainly they are not easy to find, especially this one. This one is brand new and sealed for me, so very good. But that's the view that I get here when I stand back a little bit. The next piece in line there is the Infinity Studios Avatar piece. So they're definitely in different price brackets, these two pieces. So it really highlights how good the Avatar piece is, because I think she stands up as good as Arnold in the two here. And the Arnold piece is obviously about 70% more expensive than her. So yeah, I think the Avatar piece is undervalued and the Terminator piece is overvalued in price. But nevertheless, it's a great looking bust. It sort of really fits in the room nicely. So we have sort of got to a spot now where we don't have any more room available here at the moment. We'll sort of just give a quick little pan through here. Every spot is sort of taken up at the moment now. So maybe we could condense a couple of items at the top there, but I do not like to have too many pieces that take up or make the room a little bit more squashy and cluttered. This is certainly a really clean look that I've got going here, and I want to keep that. So yeah, that's the I think this is the bust number 33, I think 34 in the collection. So it certainly holds up. It stands out, that's for sure at the start. There's that magnificent life-size ET from ECC as well. But yeah, there we go, guys. Let us know what you think in the comments. Throw a like in, share it with your mates. Definitely get back to me and give me your opinion of what the T800 clean look version from Queen Studios. Has it stood up? Is it worth the price? Does it need to pair with a T1000? Not sure. I think I'm just going to keep it as it is like that. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. And until the next video, stay safe.